Thank you very much and good morning. What an honor it is to be here with all of you. And Chris, thanks for including me today. And thank you all for everything you do for all of us and for giving us 150 years of remarkable history to celebrate. And you know, Bob, I have to agree with you. I'm glad that we aren't here yesterday and we don't have rain cascading down upon us. But I am convinced if it were, Watts would find a way to capture that water, prevent the flood, reuse it, and treat it as a resource. So I've been confident the whole time. and where's Tim? Tim, I have to tell you, watching Burchard break ground with that pickaxe, it warmed my conservative heart at how he was saving money doing it himself rather than paying a machine to break ground for the first manufacturing plant over in Lawrence. And that speaks so much to what this company is all about. You know, in Massachusetts, we pride ourselves in our world leadership in advancing technology, solving problems, creating economic opportunity. And everything at Watts reflects all of those values and so much more. When you think about it, and as I was watching the presentation, I thought about the evolution of how we think about water in the United States of America and in this world. And we think about when the textile mills were operating and they were at full tilt, and we thought about water and steam and pressure as a threat, as a liability. And then as time went by, we got to think about water and harness it as a tool of economic development and economic growth. And then as we continued to evolve, we now understand in a way that the world has never understood before the very precious nature of water. There's only so much of it on this planet. It is a precious resource, and we have to treat it with all of the respect and the care and the innovation that it deserves. And as you think about that evolution with how we've thought about water, just for one of the areas that Watts touches, you can see that this company has evolved with that understanding, achieving a temperature and pressure valve that prevented not only damage to equipment, but the very real potential for harm to people. And then we think about all of the ways that the valving, think about the ball valve, for instance. We take it today as something very common and very routine, but in those days it wasn't. And we think about the industrial processes that it has enabled to happen. And we think about the economic growth that it has catalyzed all over the world. And we think once again about the history of Watts, evolving with society, leading the change, being there to make sure that positive things happen. And so I am so honored to be here with all of you today to celebrate these 150 years and to speak to you about just how very aligned the values of Watts are with the values of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Innovation is in our DNA. Innovation is threaded throughout your story. And we think about those values that represent Watts that we hold dear in our state. Sure, we think about innovation, but we think about treating employees with respect and dignity and support. We think about corporate citizenship, participating in activities in the community, and Melissa outlined them so well. And we think about always reaching for that next horizon, and maybe even getting out there ahead of it before people even realize it's the next big thing. And so what an honor it is to come and bring you the greetings of all of my colleagues in Massachusetts state government. You know, if you've been reading the newspapers lately, you read about how in the last few days of our formal legislative session, we didn't agree on a whole lot. But I'm pleased to tell you that one thing we did agree on, the House and the Senate, the Republicans and the Democrats, the administration, we all agreed that we should celebrate Watts' 150th anniversary. You all brought us together. So Bob, if I could, I want to ask you to join me up here on the podium. I have a couple of citations, and I dare say that oftentimes when somebody at a manufacturing plant hears that somebody from government is coming with a citation, it's not a happy event. but I can assure you it is today. And so, as you know, North Andover is very fortunate to have 4 members of the Massachusetts legislature, 2 in the House, 2 in the Senate. And all of us are united here today in wanting to wish you the best. And the first citation I have is from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the House of Representatives, and it reads, "Be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to Watts Water Technologies in recognition of your commitment to innovation, leadership, and safeguarding water for all since 1874. Thank you for 150 years of providing excellent service to our communities. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors." And these are signed, or this one is signed by State Representative Adrian Ramos and Representative Trom Wynn, and signed by Ronald Mariano, the Speaker of the Massachusetts House of Representatives. And the next one is from myself and my colleagues in the Senate. And it reads similarly, "Be it known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Watts Water Technologies in recognition of your 150 years of pioneering water technology innovation. And be it further known that the Massachusetts Senate extends its best wishes for continued success, that this citation be duly signed by the President of the Senate and attested to, and a copy thereof transmitted by our clerk." And this is signed by our Senate President, Karen Spilka. It's attested to by our clerk, Michael Hurley, and it's proudly offered by myself and my friend and colleague, State Senator Barry Feingold. And we're proud to present this to you, and proud to say we have been so impressed at the trajectory you're on. And we are so hopeful and eager to see how that trajectory will continue. We wish you the very best. We thank you for what you represent, and we look forward to continuing to partner with you in any way we can to keep this story that started in 1874 going for a long, long time, and to help its chapters continue to be written right here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Congratulations and thank you.